It's amazing that they don't actually vet police officers better. I mean, you get a lot of very angry, I was bullied in high school and I want to dominate other type of psychology that get a gun, get a badge, and then find excuses to beat people. And this is one example. You can watch this video. It's pretty disturbing. I mean, three dudes, of course, uh, with this guy held down. He's punching him in the head. At one point, after he punches him in the head, he takes his head and he's going like this onto the concrete, American History X style, pretty much. I mean, minus the teeth. And then they saw somebody filming, like, go away or step back or whatever. Like, obviously, this is a tricky topic because the majority of police officers will probably never do this in their entire career. Like, I get that. But we got to talk about abuses of power. And we got to talk about the problem with giving individuals the right to use force this way and how militarized the police have become. And not to even mention the unjustified shootings and this and that. I don't think we should abolish police. I mean, if anything, we should have private security and the free market should do its thing and we'll have better services over the long run. But aside from that libertarian utopian idea, we have a society where we have police. And then we have governments, and we have state governments, we have federal governments, etc. And we see a complete and utter lack of standards. We see a complete and utter lack of training. We see a lot of people are actually cowards, and they shouldn't be police officers. Like in the school shooting example, where they weren't going into the school because of some teenager with a gun they're afraid of. Give me a break with that shit. And then what's worse about that? It's like if you want to be a coward, that's fine, be a coward, but stay out of my way. If I'm a parent, give me your gun. I'll go in and take care of it. A lot of people should not be police officers, and police officers need to be regularly psych evaled, regularly trained. That's how you mitigate this kind of behavior. It's not just get rid of police entirely. It's do a lot of things to mitigate the problems. Study the problem, study the individuals and their history and how things lead up. A lot of times things lead up and you see signs of this, and then police chiefs and commanders just ignore it because they don't have funding or this or that or whatever. And then this stuff happens. And then there's also like very little repercussion. Like these guys will get suspended. Maybe they'll lose their job. They're not getting prosecuted. Police are, in a lot of cases, above the law and they know it. And that leads to more bad behavior.